I'm Paul Fraley. Uh, you know my videos on micronations. A lot of people look at us as quacks. I like to call this particular video "Legal Complications." You know, that's the shortened version of it. Legal complications in my life at present. I have to deal with things that go back a few years in my recent past. Just before I entered college, I had to deal with a psychiatrist by the name of Dr. Dyer. Now, the following is a disclaimer. Obviously, I'm doing for legal reasons. This is my personal opinion that man is unhinged, that he is crazy or stupid or both, and he is a quack, and he is incompetent, and basically he's a liar when he comes out saying about me to a court and legal documents that I was and am and forever will be gravely disabled mentally. I mean, the man obviously doesn't know his butt from a hole in the ground, in my opinion, because I've been to college and my grades are not that bad. A little, shaky in some places, but that's only because, I've been out of school for a long time and I didn't take my finals. I had to bow out because I got sick. I couldn't breathe. I had to get back home fast. I didn't have my inhaler. And it's a long story as to why I didn't get back to the college, and tell them, hey, I had a problem here. Let me back in and take the finals. Shortly after that, I was looking for work and got into a car accident, and I got even more complications in my life than anybody would want anything to do with. But I'm the author of 2 books. I have academic background in psychology, which I didn't do too bad in. And I just want to comment on the fact when I was interviewed by this psychiatrist that he was leading down some strange rabbit hole, which I didn't quite comprehend at the time. But I did rather well on his so-called tests, and I don't know. I even did well on some psychological testing over in Portland. I didn't do that bad. And these people are saying that I'm gravely disabled, which is not a fact. This is not factual information. And they had me on the wrong medication because they misdiagnosed me as schizophrenic. What I really was, later on diagnosed by another psychiatrist who's extremely competent, was the fact that he thought I was suffering from a dissociative disorder, not schizophrenia. Because I can tell just by talking to you, you don't have schizophrenia. Oh, okay. My other problem is that I have autism. I've always had it my entire life. And, I think because of that problem and some of my emotional situation, my emotional problems in the military, I had to bow out, and I got a honorable discharge. I was honorably discharged by the Army. They didn't give me a Section 8. If I was that far off my rocker, wouldn't they have done that? But anyway, I have legal complications in the future. It's going to involve some paying off some attorneys. I have to have some hearings in the far off future, no doubt, probably 10 years from now, 8 years from now, I don't know, in order to go back to college. So, and saying that, basically, my problems largely stem from people who are throwing a monkey wrench into my future. So I have to eventually find a way to legally remedy it by being litigious. But I'm not impatient. I'm not in a big hurry to do this. So it's not really interfering with the micronation situation. I'm competent enough to do that, by making plans and sorting out ideas for the future. A lot of people say we're silly, we're insane, we're delusional, because, hey, I saw a guy wearing a crown. Well, that goes with the territory of running a micronation. It means we are living a lifestyle that we believe in because we disagree with our local government. Doesn't mean we're unhinged. It means, especially in the setting of a lodge, there are ceremonies, just like a moose lodge or the being the grand poobah of somebody's lodge, some chartered lodge. They wear a funny looking hat, like the Shriners. Hey, I know where reality is. I know where the line ends. As far as reality and fantasy. But some people say I didn't, and I don't. But they got all this so-called information from hearsay. People who didn't know what they're talking about. People who had ulterior motives. People who are morally corrupt. And yes, that may also involve my family. But I don't care, because this is the United States. I have legal rights. And so do you. So if you're in that boat, don't give up. Don't give up the ship. Don't give up hope. You have legal rights. Just keep in mind that if you're under someone's thumb legally, you can get out from under it. Especially if you're not single. It's easy to remedy. And for me, I just look at it as a matter of time before everything resolves itself. I'm not worried at all. So, God bless you, and may you continue the fight for the micronations wherever you may be in the world. So God bless, and have a great day.